Oh, 1-2, 1-2. Can you hear now?
Addiction starts with a choice.
And a very good evening from the WA State Netball Centre. It's preliminary final time in the Western Australian Netball League. And tonight the South East Demons take on the Rangers. South East Demons were hoping to go straight through to the final last week, but they were defeated by the Warriors. The Rangers got a really good victory over the Coastal Sharks, and they're looking to make the final for the first time in 10 years. Can they get over the Demons? It's going to be an absolutely thrilling match, and no doubt the coaches are feeling a little bit nervous. We caught up with them a little bit earlier in the week when they were at training, and we're going to hear first from Nicole Prothero, the coach of the South East Demons, followed by Nat Jones, the coach of the Rangers.
Well, Nicole, obviously not the result you wanted last Friday night. What have you been working on this week to correct?
No, not the result, but obviously it's also not a bad thing to keep playing in finals and not having that break. Just working on our intensity and obviously 4 quarters of netball, not just 1 or 2 quarters, and just making sure that we keep doing what we've done all year, but lifting it another notch.
Where did you feel you sort of fell down last week?
I think we didn't put as much defensive pressure on, and they got the ball quite convincingly in the circle, and we struggled to get rebounds off 2 small shooters, which let us down a little bit there. But no, I think we'll bounce back after tonight's session and work on a few things.
If we look back to last year, you lost both of the games in the finals, which was unusual for the Demons. Is there a little bit of a sort of in the back of the mind of the players, or have they put that behind them?
Oh, maybe a few of players, but we've got a few newies this year, so they wouldn't have experienced that last year, and a few that have come up from reserve. So, no, maybe in the ones that have been there for longevity, like myself, we've been there for 17 straight or something like that. So yeah, it was a bit of a disappointment last year, but you know what, it just makes you hungrier this year.
Rangers are a team who've never actually beaten the Demons, so it's a big game for them, but they're going to be up for it.
Yeah, definitely. They've improved this year. They're always going to be a good team. Even last year they had the footings right for last year to step into it this year. So, no, it's exciting, and I look forward to the challenge out there tonight, or Friday night I should say, but yeah.
Well, we wish you all the very best.
Okay, thanks.
Well, Nat, obviously great for the Rangers to make it to this stage. You're 1 game away from the grand final. What's the feeling in the camp?
Girls are excited. I think everyone's a little bit nervous at the moment, but everyone's ready to go. So I think we'll do good this week.
Last week's game, a lot of people thought you might struggle because you had a few players away, but you led in every single quarter of the game.
Yeah, there was no doubt that we were prepared for that. We knew we had Jess and Jamie away, so it was definitely going to be hard. But look, we've done the work all season. We had been working combinations for the last couple of weeks, so we had no doubt that we would be able to take that game.
Was that the key to the game, those combinations actually all coming together?
Yeah, definitely. We've worked really hard all season to ensure that we've got the right combinations and that the girls are connecting really well. So, yeah, that was pretty important.
Is there a psychological advantage for the Demons in that you haven't beaten them so far this season?
Look, we've obviously had a look at their gameplay. the same team they've been for the last few years. They have the same players, they do the same things, so they just execute them very well. For us, it's going to be ensuring that we can stop them in their tracks. So it's, psychological. We haven't beaten them, but we don't doubt that we can.
Have you watched the stream of last week's game to get any hints?
No, we haven't. Obviously, Warriors play a completely different game to us, so albeit they did a great job, I think our game's going to be completely different.
Well, we wish you all the best, and let's hope maybe it's the Rangers in the final.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Well, Nicole, obviously not.
Well, we're under 4 minutes away now from the start of the preliminary final, and it's time to throw to our commentators for this evening, and that is John Lee and the West Coast Fever's Caitlin Bassett.
And welcome to the State Netball Centre for the preliminary final, the Smarter Than Smoking State Netball League. And it's the Demons tonight, losers from last week's second semi-final, up against the Rangers. And joining me to commentate the game tonight is former Demons player, Caitlin Bassett.
Former Demons, still a current Demons player, yes. I'm a Demon at heart.
And our Demons obviously would be hurting a little bit from last week's loss.
Yeah, definitely. I think Demons will go into this game as favourites just because of their past performances and their finals history. But I think, Rangers have got nothing to lose tonight. They're going to give it a good crack.
Well, I'm not too much of a netball historian, but this would have to be close to one of the bigger games that the Rangers have played in, hasn't it? It's a big moment for the club tonight.
Yeah, definitely, which I think, it's when your true colours come out, and Demons will have that little bit more experience playing in the final situation and hopefully be able to handle the nerves a little bit better. Not that I'm biased. I want a really good game tonight, and I think, with a Fever player on each team, it will be a really good game.
Now, we mentioned that Demons are here courtesy of a loss last week to the Warriors, 62-53. The Rangers, on the other hand, got over the top of the Sharks, 54-39. They led at every break, and it might not have been a comfortable margin at the end, but they certainly, were solid throughout the match.
Yeah, definitely, and they did it without their, starting centre and probably one of their best players, Jess Ansis. She was away in Canberra for emerging talent camp, so to have her back is going to be a massive boost, and it will surely give them a lot of confidence.
Now, just having a look at the lineups quickly, the Demons players are out there in training bibs at the moment, which don't exactly match up to what they got on their team sheets, but has been a bit of a change for both sides, hasn't there?
Yeah, definitely. Brooke Brazel is back for the Demons. She was away last week with her partner down south, I think, so she'll come back in that wing defence position. Putting Mia Spencer into that goal defence, and Josie Jans-Dawson, our West Coast Fever home girl, playing in that goalkeeper. So a little bit of a different defensive lineup, but still the same in attack.
Now it's a fairly strong defence tonight for the Demons.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
And the shooters for the Rangers are going to have their work cut out tonight. They're really going to have to make the most of every opportunity.
Yeah, definitely. Georgia Pitt and Kim Burton will have their work cut out for them tonight. Josie Jantz, one of her strengths is her vertical jump, so they're going to have to make sure they get in front and really demand that ball, and because anything in the air is just going to get eaten up.
Now, we're just a minute away from the start of this match. Do you have a tip?
Look, I'm going to say Demons. Yeah, look, I'm going to say Demons. I'm going to say 8 goals. I think they're going to run away with it in the last quarter, but I think it's going to be a really tight contest.
Yeah, I was watching the teams as they came out to warm up, and the Demons sort of seemed a little bit apprehensive as they came out of the first. It's almost like they actually have something to lose tonight.
Yeah, definitely. I think you can see Demons were pretty relaxed in their warm-up, and Rangers had a very strict, tight warm-up, which is good to see. It'll be good to see who gets out of the blocks quickest, because I think whichever team has a good start is really going to have this first quarter.
One of the keys to the loss for the Demons last week was they failed to convert early when they had chances, and that gap stayed with them pretty much throughout the game. Yeah,
definitely. They were really slow to come out of the blocks in that first quarter. You could see the nerves, and they were very apprehensive. So let's see if they can change it for this game.
Well, let's get underway for the Smarter Than Smoking West Australian Netball League preliminary final. It's the Demons up against the Rangers. The Rangers started with the ball, but the Demons have managed to turn over.
Oh. Edna Makare is going to be flying everywhere, just trying to annoy Cody Blade in wing attack tonight. So I'm looking forward to see her. I've never seen her play wing defence before.
That started already, that battle.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one.
Well, that's the first goals up on the... Oh, no, that was a missed shot. Sorry,
no, it was a stepping call. So Amber Harvey called for stepping in the circle. So a turnover for Rangers, and they've brought the ball down pretty quickly.
I must admit, when it's in Amber Harvey's hands, you tend to sort of just think it's going to go in.
Yeah, definitely. She's a very strong shooter.
But Georgia Pitt opening the scoring there for the Rangers. They take a 1-0 lead, just 50 seconds into the game. Demons are moving forward, but nearly a great intercept there from the Rangers. Just couldn't quite control the ball. It's back. Oh, Amber Harvey's dropped it, but there's been a call there.
Contact on the hand. I think that's going to be another great matchup tonight is Ash Neal at goal attack against Sunday Arirang from Rangers. You know, she's an up-and-coming player, and experience versus perhaps a little bit of unknown is going to be really good. Another tip for Ash Neal. She's got 2 hands to both those Rangers centre passes so far, so they're going to have to really watch that.
Blade is call against the Demons there.
Ash Neal just called for using her arms, holding her player.
They're trying to move the ball quickly, the Rangers. And they've called for time there.
Good defence there from the Demons.
It was something the Demons players were complaining about on court last week, was the non-calling of time penalties.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's back now with the Rangers.
Paige Doy in wing attack for the Rangers, a former Demons player, so playing against our old team will be some nice feelings out there, and a very important game at that.
Well, Paige, of course, played in the grand final team last year.
Yeah.
Now the Rangers are about to take a shot. That's a call against the Demons defender there. Another goal for the Rangers goes up. 2-1. Still 12.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. And the Demons taking the ball from the centre. Another whistle from the umpire. It'll still be a Demons ball. They're still working around the Demons.
Yeah, the Rangers defence doing a good job of...
There's a flying leap for you, Kate.
Yeah. Erina just jumping out of court.
That's in the hands of Amber Harvey. They're very energetic, the Rangers players, at this early stage. It's 2 goals all, still 12 minutes to go. They've only been playing 3 minutes, but they're throwing everything at it. Now, looking for another opportunity to score. His hands in there somewhere.
Bad luck.
The Demons.
Nice tip there from Brooke Brazel.
And that's under pressure there, but another great shot from Georgia Pitt. She's put 3 on the board. Now 3-2 in favour of the Rangers. Demons moving ahead nearly.
Can't put that ball up in the air. That's what he loves and reads very well. She's a New Zealander, and that's their style of play.
Great take there from Amber Harvey. She's between 2 Rangers players, and she's licked the ball out. It's ended up in very reliable hands there.
So neck and neck.
The Rangers moving ahead quickly. They're certainly not letting the Demons settle into some sort of defensive mode. They're pushing the ball down the court. They looked out there, but a great rebound.
Yeah.
Another goal to Pitt there. 4-3 in favour of the Rangers with 10 minutes to go in this first quarter, and they made a good start.
Yeah, definitely. I think Demons are going to have to work really hard on picking up those rebounds and really punishing the shooters if they do miss.
Amber Neal there, putting her first points up for the night. Once again, though, the Rangers are not letting the Demons alone. They're pushing them and harassing them every opportunity. Contact call there.
Demons defenders are screaming for a held ball, but unfortunately the umpire does not think so.
And Pitt's gone 5 from 6 at the moment. She's shooting well, and that's what they needed to stay touching. Good turnover, great hands in there.
Demons defenders just not tight on their players at the moment, getting the ball through quite easily.
It's 6-4 now in favour of the Rangers, and they have the ball from centre. And they've They're really seem a bit more coordinated in what they're trying to do at the moment. They're very active in, say, the Demons, but that's gone against it. Was that a contact?
It was a short pass, yeah. So players have to be enough space between the two hands that a player can pass through, and umpire deemed that that was not the case. So turnover for Demons.
The Demons now, they don't want to lose contact early in the game again. They really want to stay with them.
Rangers defence are doing a great job of confusing the space in the circle.
It's in the hands of Amber Harvey. She's going to take a shot. And that one's rolled in this time, so it's 6-5 in favour of the Rangers over the Demons. The Demons are taking the ball from the centre. Just under 9 minutes to play. Cody Blake got...
surely that was a short pass.
Not sure how that worked.
I'm sure there'll be a make-up call for it later on.
It's in the hands of Amber Harvey again, though. It's not much consolation to the Rangers scores. That brings the scores level with 8 minutes 24 to go till quarter time. This is the Smarter Than Smoking West Australian Netball League preliminary final. Next week's the grand final. And it was great hands there from Josie Jans Dawson. But it's still in the hands of the Rangers now, though.
And she's been called for a contact, unfortunately.
She looked a couple of feet away from her from here, but...
Nice tip there from Mia Spencer. Unfortunately, Rangers will get another shot at goal.
And it is goal to the Rangers. Takes them out to 7-6. 7 minutes 43 to play in this first quarter. Demons, though, with the centre pass, Lindell Road, getting it down to Amber Harvey. She's come a long way out. It's another call there, not Cody Blay, I'm confusing myself. But they've turned the ball over, the Demons. They threw that away. The Rangers, they get up the other end of the court quickly. They're not wasting time to put pressure on the Demons.
No, they're letting the ball go, and they've got plenty of options, which means them moving the ball very quickly down court.
But they've missed that shot. That's rimmed out for the Demons. For the Rangers, sorry.
Probably
unlucky there.
Not the best option to pass to, and Brooke Brazel called for stepping, so Rangers will have the ball.
Gee, she does a lot of work, Josie Jans Dawson, doesn't she? She's going all over the court.
She's very athletic, and you don't want to put the ball up in the air because she will get it.
That is a shot that's gone out off the rim as well. They haven't had much luck in the last minute or so, the Rangers, with their shooting. Just throwing the trot there.
They have to score off this one. Cody Blay just stepping in, and Erina Makare with those long limbs of hers just deflected the ball.
Another call going against the Demons there. And the Rangers just out of reach from the defenders and the Demons. And that comes out as well. They have had no luck with their shooting.
Nice blocking out there for the rebound by Mia Spencer. And now Demons must punish them with a goal.
They've got the call here, so they've got to make something of this one. Just to, it's into Amber Harvey's hands. And she's not going to miss too many of them, Amber Harvey. 7-all, 5 minutes 40 to play in this first quarter. And the Demons haven't looked exactly convincing, but the scores are level.
Yeah, I agree. I feel they're a bit hesitant when giving the ball. They've obviously made a couple of errors, and it's made them even more reluctant to let the ball go, whereas Rangers are the opposite. They're letting the ball go, they're finding space, they're contesting, so Demons are really going to just have to find their flow, I think.
Oh, that was unlucky there from Rangers. Just couldn't keep the ball in her hands. And we just saw another example of that high ball into attack too with Josie Jansen. They can't continue to play like that, or she would pick them off all night.
Yeah, definitely. If Rangers were paying attention, the first 5 goals that Georgia Pitt sunk was when she got in front and she got that low ball, which is really hard to contest as a defender. So perhaps a gameplay that they need to go back to.
Well, with that last goal to the Demons, they now take the lead. It was exactly 5 minutes to play when they scored to go 8 goals to 7. But now they're having turned it over at the other end of the court, the Demons are desperately defending. Oh. Every time I see that ball go up now, I think Josie Jane Dawson's
She's
going to
come and get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Mia Spencer's not bad in there either, so...
Well, they worked the ball well that time. They did pick up the goal. 4 minutes 18 left, and it's 8 goals all between the Demons and the Rangers. They're going to have another shot. There's another call.
Yeah.
Goal stands, though.
Good little tussle there between Pitt and Josie Jans Dawson in the circle.
And the Demons are now in attack. Let's see how hot. No, Rangers defence couldn't keep Amber Harvey's hands off that one. She's going to score.
Yeah, and she's got the height advantage down there in the circle. I'd really like to see them use that and really put the ball up to her.
Unlucky there for the Rangers. Have turned the ball over. It's basically halfway. It's 9 goals all, 3 minutes 34 to play. Neither team's been able to get much of a streak on the other one at this stage.
No, every time one team looks threatening, they make a few errors and the other claws it back.
Call in favour of Harvey there, and she's going to put that one down. That takes the Demons out to 10 goals. Rangers are on 9. It's just a 1-goal game. 3 minutes to play in this first quarter.
And that was the opportunity there for Demons to take a mini lead. Unfortunately, they've turned it over, so let's see what Rangers can do.
Well, the Rangers aren't wasting any balls, and they're not throwing to contests as such, are they? They're throwing the ball to advantage.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like Demons are sitting off their players, almost setting up a bit of a zone, which is making it quite easy for Rangers to get the ball.
I think she's going to take that as an assist, isn't she? That's fluky, but oops.
It's so frustrating when luck does that.
Yeah, it's... player shaking her head there. She just copped the ball on the back of her head as she was turning back from that.
Brooke Brazel just asking the umpire, am I too short? Just confirming what the call was for.
It's 11 goals to 10 now in favour of the Rangers. The lead swung back in their favour, but here come the Demons from the centre pass. Cody Blay.
That's much better, much better. That's what they need to do, get the ball working, open each other up in the circle.
11 all now with a minute 54 to play. That's a bit of the old Harvey Neal.
Yeah, they are 1-2, shooter to shooter, I like it.
Or if we were to mix our sporting metaphors, it's a Neil Harvey play.
And a stepping call there, unusual to see at this level of netball, but we've had a few already.
Just.
Oh, nice tip there, and let's see if she can chase it up.
And once again, those high balls that are going anywhere near that circle, the Demons are very good at picking them off.
Yeah, that's their bread and butter. Rangers have to play it a little bit shorter and sharper.
Unlucky there.
I feel like Demons are just picking the wrong option in attack. Lyndall Road was free then, yet they chose to pass it to Cody Blay, who had almost 2 players on her.
I don't know what was going on there. I think she was attempting a pass.
Yeah, an offload, but just not great placement. And the defender got round and tipped it, but thankfully Lyndall Road was on the circle edge and managed to snap it up.
That's 12 goals to 11 in favour of the Demons over the Rangers. It was just 45 seconds to play in this first quarter. Demons would love to get another goal at this point.
Yes.
And try and turn over the Rangers off the centre pass. And Amber Harvey picks up another goal. It's 13 to 11, so that's as big as the lead's been all game. Just 30 seconds to go in this first quarter. It's a chance now for the Rangers. And down it goes. So back to a 1-goal lead. 13 to 12 in favour of the Demons. Down to 12 seconds. So can the Demons squeeze one more out? Time out with 4 seconds to go.
Maybe a shot for a penalty in the circle.
Amber taking it off the post.
Yes. Is that counted as a score? Yes, it was.
It has. So at quarter time here at the State Netball Centre, the Demons lead the Rangers 13 to 12. And Caitlin, backwards and forwards that game.
Yeah, really interesting first quarter. Demons a little bit nervous out there. Rangers obviously nothing to lose and playing hard and fast and really working the ball nice and low.
And for the Demons, they have got that high defence going. The Rangers, as you mentioned, do go low. They're penetrating quite easily at times.
Definitely. I feel like in attack, Rangers are getting the ball quite easily. They're not having that hard contesting, which is happening down the Demons' end. The Demons' attackers really struggling with the long arms of Erina Makare and trying to get around her, and also the physical contesting of Jess Anstis. So, two very different attacking ends.
Do you think sometimes the Demons are trying to do too much in attack? And instead of just keeping it simple, Amber throws it.
Yeah, definitely. I guess netball at any level, simple is best, and as long as they're executing the pass correctly and putting it in the right space, that's what Demons really, I guess, need to pull each other up on. But yeah, just keeping it really simple and sticking tight on their players, I think, is what I want to see a little bit more in their defensive end.
And credit too to the Rangers. I mean, they could very easily have come out here tonight and maybe been a little bit blown away by it all, but they've stuck to their guns. 2 goals at quarter time isn't really a margin of much to talk about, is it?
No, it's nothing. And like you said, 2 goals is the biggest margin of lead that it's been this entire game so far. So, they've definitely come out strongly and no sign of nerves. And I think they'll take confidence from that going into this next quarter.
And now, of course, these teams are playing for the right to play in the grand final, which is coming up next Sunday. The game's getting underway from midday with the under-18s, the reserves, and the League Grand Final. We'll be there, so will the West Coast Warriors. We'll find out a little bit later on this evening which one of these 2 teams is going to be there.
Yeah, well, the Warriors girls are down here having a watch, having a look to see who they're going to be playing next week and hopefully picking up some tips. So it's good to see them spocking out the opposition and doing a bit of homework for their Grand Final next week.
So do you see any changes being made, or both coaches would be happy with what they've seen so far?
Yeah, I think both coaches would be happy. Demons, I think, just need to settle a little bit more, so giving the players who are out there another 15 minutes, just to settle and find their groove, I think would be good. I think Rangers would be quite happy with their opening quarter and will look to continue in that same form.
Now, I did mention the Grand Final on next Sunday. That's the 28th of August. It's at Curtin University, not at the State Netball Centre. So the 2016 Smarter Than Smoking WA Netball League Grand Final. Curtin University next Sunday, the 28th of August from midday. Get down there. If you love your netball, it'll be a great day. $15 for adults, $10 if you're concession, and if you're 17 or under, or you're a West Coast Fever member, you get in for free. So there's no reason why all the Fever members can't get down there and support the local netball league. And players back out onto the court now for the second quarter. 14 goals to 12 in favour of the Demons over the Rangers. And it will be the Rangers to get things underway. Anta's out there to take the first throw for the second quarter.
Yep, and no changes made, which is, what we thought. So
it's not often you see the players out on any sporting field before the umpires, but here they come.
That's because you get penalised at netball if you're not out on court when the umpire's ready, and no one wants to lose that first centre pass.
It's very nice they stand there and wait till everybody's out there.
Yeah.
But,
we're women, we're organised like that,
Oh, this is netball commentary. We're not going there, Caitlin. We're about to get underway in the second quarter. And it's Rangers from the centre, and they've moved it quickly down.
Oh.
Looking for a shot.
Oh.
Sure what was going on there, but it stayed with the Rangers.
Yeah, expected Georgia to take that shot, but she passed off and copped a whack.
So it's closed the gap by 1 there. 14 goals to 13. The Demons have the ball though. Cody Blair's got Neil out wide, but she's gone straight through to Amber Harvey. He's missed that shot, but she's got the rebound. She's missed the rebound as well, that she threw up, and she's got a second rebound. Third shot, first goal.
Yeah, Amber Harvey won't be happy with that. She's a really good shooter and very accurate.
A call against the...
Not wholly within, and that's tricky because the rule has recently been changed. Used to be you had to have 2 feet inside the centre circle, but now you only need to have 1, and apparently there was not 1 whole foot within inside the circle, so...
Oh, that is pretty technical.
Yes.
Especially when they're in the middle of a game. It's not thinking that. And it's a chance, though, and an opportunity for the Rangers, and they'll be throwing one up. courtesy of Georgia Pitt. That's a good shot. That's a very good shot. She seemed very relaxed and nonplussed about the whole thing.
Yeah, which is why I was surprised she passed off that first shot, because she was shooting from all ranges in that first quarter.
It's 15 to 14 in favour of the Demons. And they have the ball, but that's great defence there from the Rangers players.
Yeah, definitely. They've got a young defensive circle, but they're doing a great job in just really blocking up that space and covering that front lead.
Unlucky there, Rangers. Neil wasn't going to make too much of a mistake there. She hasn't had much of an impact on the game so far, but when she's needed to, she's throwing the goals that she's had to.
Yeah, definitely. I think the focus has been on creating that space for Harvey in the circle and trying to get the ball to her a little bit more.
Oh, that was an interesting pass across the top of the circle there. It's ended up.
Matt Burton. Kim Burton, good to see her pop a shot up, I think.
I think that's her first goal.
Yeah, definitely. Georgia Pitt's been doing the bulk of the shooting so far.
It's 15 goals for the Rangers, 16 of the Demons. Oh, that was really a held call, I would have thought.
Oh, great
defence
work.
there.
She's so athletic Sunday. I haven't seen much of her play this season, but I've heard so many reports about what a great athlete she is.
And she's really looking to get involved in the game too, isn't she? She's not standing back waiting for the game to come to her.
No, definitely. Her sister's sitting on the bench. Hopefully we'll get to see her out in action as well tonight.
It's a good thing they wear bibs.
And there's that high ball tipped away by Jans Dawson. She's not going to let any of them go tonight.
And I tell you what, it'll be good for her to watch a player like Jodie Jans Dawson up close on the court.
Definitely great role model and mentor for other players.
And she called Cody Blay there through for the pass, but I don't know what that call was for.
Another stepping call, and it's been advanced as well. So umpires really taking control in this game tonight.
And another call goes the way of the Rangers, and another one. We've gone 2/3 of the way up the court without actually throwing the ball. A bit of slack defence.
Yes, rejection on the shot from Jans Dawson, which is not something you often see. It's really hard to time that jump and get up there for the shot.
Once again, the Rangers will be bringing the ball back in, and there's a call against Jans Dawson. Burton's going to make the shot.
Yeah, both defenders standing out of play.
And that one goes down for the Rangers. 16 all, 10 minutes 35 to play in this second quarter. And once again, all tied up, Caitlin.
Yeah, it's
Rangers in the centre.
Neither team is really giving an inch, which is great to see. Exactly what we want to see in finals netball.
Oh, great, all net that shot. Georgia Pitt. 17-16, 10 minutes to play. The Demons from the centre. Neil with the ball. She's looking for Amber Harvey, but
yeah, look, forced to go all the way back to the transverse line, but that's okay.
Working around the top of the centre. Neil is close.
She'll get another shot.
The Rangers. Once again a rebound, and it's going to go the Demons' way, unfortunately for the Rangers, but it was good hands.
Yeah, look, I just want to see Demons really finish off under the post. It's hard getting that ball into the circle, so once it's there, they really need to make sure they shoot.
No, Neil scores there, though. 17 all in favour of nobody, but it's a draw. It's still 9.5 minutes to go. Here's an opportunity, though, for the Rangers. And that's another good shot from Pitt. She's been shooting well tonight.
Yeah, definitely. I'd like to see Demons really put the pressure on her and force Burton to shoot a few more goals. See if she's up to the task.
And the Demons look like they're going to be quick to reply. That shot from Neil doesn't go in, but she's going to have another crack at it. And she's going to get a third crack at it.
Just not sitting tonight.
They aren't, are they?
No.
And we saw at the beginning of last week's game those few... let's
go, Rangers!
Not sure what he called
A
there.
contact call, Brooke Brazel and Paige Joy, just saying she's using her arms a little bit, so she's had a couple of penalties now. Just needs to tighten up a little bit.
Oh. And that's Brooke Brazel again with the ball. She's found Amber Harvey.
Nice
Neil's
pass.
going to have a shot. And that one goes in. 19 goals to 18 in favour of the Demons. They're going to take the ball from the centre. 8 minutes 13 to play in the second quarter. And it's been a tense struggle all the way throughout, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice little tip off there.
It's just that placement of the ball into Amber Harvey. Just needs a little bit more touch on it.
It's been an interesting duel down there.
I'm liking the matchup between the two centres, Anstice and Road. They've known each other for a long time, so they know each other's games inside out.
And the Rangers now, they've dropped back to that 2-goal gap, 20 to 18 in favour of the Demons, but they've managed to drag 1 goal back. It's now 19 goals to 20, 7 minutes 30 to play. The Demons quickly from the centre. And
Nice.
that was too easy for Amber Harvey and Linda Road there. It
Nice,
was,
good finish.
training run. That one?
And now a contact call against Paige Joy, so
There's a bit
interesting.
going on there, is there?
Yes, a little bit of tussle.
Oh, that was...
Demons are going to have to work hard to turn this ball over. That was a bit of a gimme.
21 to 19 at the moment in favour of the Demons. 7 minutes to play. And,
There we go. Nice
yeah.
work, Brooke Brazel.
put the pressure on and turn the ball over. And that was exactly what happened there. Now they're going to work it closer into the circle. And Harvey will be taking another shot. That'll make it 22 to 19. It's a 3-goal lead in favour of the Demons now, the biggest of the game so far. 6.5 minutes to play, and this is the section of the game where they've really got to keep their head, Rangers.
Yeah, now is Demons' opportunity to really open that gap, and I'm definitely liking what Amber Harvey's doing. She's coming forward, she's attacking that ball more instead of trying to get that high ball into her, which hasn't been working.
And the Demons out to a 4-goal lead, 23 to 19, but here's the Rangers' chance to respond. No call there, but it's ended up...
Yes, Spencer needed to chase that one up.
Now the Rangers work it into Pitt's hands, and she's dropped that. That's a great goal. Rubbing her eye there, she might have copped a scratch or two in the flurry before that. 23 to 20, Demons leading the Rangers. Great intercept there.
She's great at getting around the body.
Yang there. Sunday.
Sunday.
And that's another goal to the Rangers. Back to a 2-goal lead, 23 to 21 now, and the Rangers will take the ball from the centre, so they could close that gap yet again.
Come on, Rangers, use it.
Assistant coach sitting next to us up here, and the Rangers did use it very well.
Jans Dawson went out for the fly, but misread it, and left her player all alone under the post.
Back to a 1-goal lead. The Demons were threatening there to break the game open a little bit, but the Rangers did very well, putting on the next 2 goals now. It's a great tussle. Harvey's going to be shooting though.
Nice take. She moved forward, opened up that back space.
She hasn't been missing many, has she?
No. She's definitely been the one putting up the bulk of the goals for the Demons.
Another opportunity now for the Rangers. Pitt pass. I thought she was going to shoot because she's been great from that distance all game. But she's thrown that one up, and that's all net. I don't know why she would bother throwing the ball to anybody else. 23 to 24 in favour of the Demons. Rangers defending desperately here, and there's a call which way is this one going to go? To the Demons. And Amber Harvey picked up a contact call as she almost toppled over, and she's scored there. 25 to 23 now, the lead 2 goals to the Demons. We've got 4 minutes to play in the second quarter. Maintain possession will be a key here for the Rangers, and that's the opposite.
Yeah, a couple of bodies bumping into each other, and it's good to see the umpires letting some contesting go.
And Lucky break there for the Demons. That ball could very easily have been turned over. Unfortunately, great block there. And the ball's gone back to the Demons, and they're looking for Harvey. And there's a contact call there, so she's going to be shooting. Another call, but the goal will stand. 26-23. 3 minutes 24 to play.
Demons centre pass.
Oh, and just over the top of the Rangers player there. The Demons maintained possession. Cody Blay with the ball. She's looking for Harvey. Oh, that was great play from the Demons. And it's thrown up in the middle. Rangers sandwich there, Amber Harvey, and she's managed to pull the ball down and score.
She's been so strong there and ripping every ball in and showing the umpire that she's got it, which is great to see.
And that's the sort of break that the Demons were looking for. They're now out to a 4-goal lead, 27-23, and they have possession. They'd be really looking to push this lead ahead before half-time. Just 2 minutes 40 to play before that half-time break. And the Demons with possession, working around the circle, but some good hands on the ball there from the Rangers.
Yeah, Demons need to keep that ball nice and low, work it around. They've got plenty of time. Great rebound.
Amber Harvey, once again, she puts down the goal. 28-23, 5-goal break. 2:17 to play. The Demons with the centre ball again can extend that lead. That's with Amber Neal. Just polite little drop there for Cody Blay.
Nice.
One of Neal's few shots tonight, but she hasn't missed too many. I think she's only missed the one she's taken.
So it's opened up a little bit, the lead for the Demons.
Out to 6 goals, 29-23 at the moment. And this is where they really need to keep their composure, the Rangers players. Oh, it's so easily been a turnover ball, but they're good when they work. Now Pitt, they're working the ball around, trying to get closer to goal. Oh.
James Dawson gets the contact call inside the circle.
I wasn't sure really what was going on there. They knew there'd been a call, and that's once again another great shot. And that keeps the Rangers in touch, you'd say. 24-29, and that ball should have gone out. Didn't go out, but it's been called for the Rangers. It came off a leg somewhere in there.
I feel for the umpires when everyone's around the ball. You don't know who's touched it last.
Bit of a ride there, I think she got, Antis, over the Mill Road. There's a bit of a height difference there. Now they've got to work it around. They've got to maintain possession here, the Rangers players. That's it. Throw to advantage of their teammates.
Great tip from Spencer, picked up by Jans Dawson, and
they've been looking like they're going for the speculators in the last few minutes, the Rangers girls, not going with what their original plan was at the beginning of the game. They worked it around much better in the first quarter.
Yeah, I guess they started off on fire and Demons have adjusted, and now the Rangers need to adjust again.
30 goals to 24, 6-goal lead to the Demons. 16 seconds to play here before half-time. Smart and Smoking West Australian Netball League preliminary final.
Yes.
And that's just a silly ball to throw away, unfortunately for the Rangers. Good hands though. That's going to take the down to half-time, and the Demons in front, Caitlin. 30 goals to 24 over the Rangers. And they were with them for so long in that quarter, but just the last, say, 3 to 4 minutes, they couldn't maintain the pressure.
Yeah, the experience of the Demons attack end just shining through. They worked the ball, they used it when they turned it over, and they really steadied, while Rangers tried to keep up that frantic pace that they did in the first quarter, which forced those turnovers.
And it's really a lot of that experience the Demons players are starting to show through, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Every time Rangers put that high ball into the defensive end, you know, Spencer or Dawson's going to pick that up, so Rangers have really got to be careful with that and make sure they keep those front drives happening, because that's what killed Demons in that first quarter.
Well, I hope you're enjoying the action from the preliminary final for the Smarter Than Smoking West Australian Netball League 2016 season. The winner of this game between the Rangers and the Demons will go on to take the West Coast Warriors, I should say, next week in the grand final. We'll be back with second half action after a few words.
Addiction starts with a choice.
Netball WA's Night of Nights, the 2016 Jill McIntosh Medal, will be held at Fraser's in Kings Park on the 21st of October. Awarded to the fairest and best player in the Smarter Than Smoking West Australian Netball League, the medal is the highest individual honour in netball in our state. Tickets are just $150 per person and include a 3-course meal, premium drinks package and entertainment throughout the night. Make sure you don't miss out on this exciting event and secure your seats through www.netballwa.com.au. Sunday the 28th of August is a date to put in your diary as the best two teams battle it out for the 2016 Smarter Than Smoking West Australian Netball League title. With 3 exciting games starting from 12 p.m. and entertainment throughout the day, this is one you can't afford to miss. Tickets are just $15 for adults and $10 for concessions with 17 years and under. Season pass holders and West Coast Fever members all get in free. 2017 will see a brand new netball league with 3 new Australian teams and a landmark broadcast deal for our sport. Make sure you register your interest for West Coast Fever's 2017 memberships so you don't miss a second of this exciting new league. Head to www.westcoastfever.com.au and get on the list.
And welcome back to the State Netball Centre for the Smarter Than Smoking West Australian Netball League preliminary final this evening. And it's the Demons taking on the Rangers, the Darling Rangers and the Perth Demons. And it's the Demons in front, 30-24. Lead of 6 goals, just heading into the third quarter, and we'll find out if we've got any changes as the teams make their way back onto court. Just quickly looking at the Demons, I don't think they've made any changes here. That 6-goal lead is going to be extremely hard for the Rangers to overcome. And looking at the Rangers, I can't see half the... they don't appear to be any changes either for the Rangers.
Yeah, there's been a few changes for Rangers. Erina Makare, who's gone from wing defence back into goalkeeper onto Amber Harvey, so that'll be a great match-up there. Sundari Arirang has stayed into that goal defence. We have a new wing defence, who I'm trying to work out just now, looking at all the names on my sheet.
We do have the magic whiteboard here, but that's not helping us too much at this time.
The magic whiteboard. Jess Anster's still in centre. Paige Doy has gone from wing attack into goal attack now, and Georgia Pitt is still in goal shooter. So we have a new wing attack and a new wing defence. Probably the two most important positions on the court.
And it's going to be the Demons to get proceedings underway for this second half. The 2016 Smarter Than Smoking West Australian Netball League preliminary final. And the Demons get things underway. They'll be looking to get some quick goals on the board and really snuff out any chance of a challenge from the Rangers, you'd be thinking. And they've certainly started energetically, if not in in their own half until then. They're maintaining possession, which is key, I would imagine. And a long ball over the top there. That's one place where the Demons were a little bit troubled. Was the long ball in defence. Oh, sorry, I've got that the wrong way around. The Demons scored a lot off that long ball in attack. But maybe that's the reason for the change in defence for the Rangers, because they certainly picked off that and turned the ball over.
So we have Jamie Harkin in wing defence for the Rangers and Bridget Maxted in wing attack for Rangers. So those two changes. Let's see if they have any impact for Rangers in this quarter.
And I thought they were going to take, Pitt was going to take a shot there, but she's let it go to Paige Dewar. She passed off there. I think she's lucky to get the call there, I thought, Paige Dewar. She's
fumbled it out of court. A great contest between her and Mia Spencer for the ball. Paige Dewar, I have really only seen goal shooter and goal attack, so to see her out in wing attack tonight was great, but I think she might be a little bit more comfortable in the shooting circle.
Well, she might be able to create a bit more attack for them, because Pitt's been shooting very well tonight. They probably don't need her in there scoring goals necessarily, creating something.
Great 1-2 between Amber Harvey and Ash Neal, and I think that's the first high ball that's gotten over Sunday Arirang tonight as well, so she'll definitely be pinching herself over that.
Two quick ones.
And another great connection between those two.
13 minutes to play in this third quarter, just 2 minutes of this quarter gone, and they've managed to extend their lead by a goal, the Demons. It's 25 goals to the Rangers, 32 to Demons. It's a chance, yes, you should shoot, you're right. Good chance for them to get one back, and they have. 26 goals now to the Rangers, still behind, 32 to the Demons, and Demons with possession from the centre. Working well.
Bad luck. That one didn't get through.
It was the right move, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, they've done the shooter-to-shooter 3 times now, so Rangers switched on to that. Need to make sure they're keeping that variation in attack.
Now they've got to be careful. They can't afford turnovers.
Well
played.
A great throw in there.
Yeah.
Just a little bit too much on that ball. Jamie Harkin giving it. And Paige Dewar. Let's see if she'll put up a shot early on.
They're throwing away shooting opportunities. I mean, both times now they've nearly been intercepted.
Yeah, definitely. Just Demons doing a great job of really making the Rangers shooters second guess themselves at the post, whereas they should just be putting that ball up like they were in the first 2 quarters.
Is it a tactic, Caitlin, that they're trying to pull off and it's not working, or is it just they're not?
Yeah, look, I think obviously the best position to shoot from is the closest underneath the post, and but I think a lot of shooters underestimate how much of a confidence boost that long bomb can do for a team. So I'd like to see them continue to put those shots up.
I think especially there with Georgia Pitt, who's sunk many of those tonight. She hasn't missed too many of those at all.
Yeah, definitely, and she needs to keep putting those up. And what a great turnover by Lyndall Road. She just read that perfectly. Amber Harvey calling for it. She's had a bit of backspace there.
But they're still doing well to hang on there. Nearly got a hand on that one, but Cody Blay got the call. Now it will be Harvey's hands that put it up, and the goal will stand. So that's 33 to 26 now. 10 minutes 50 to play in the third quarter. What can the Rangers make here? We've really got to get shots away. That's the key to it at this stage, I would think.
Yeah, definitely. Just need to, once they've got the ball inside that circle, put up a shot.
I thought that was a bit lucky, that call time.
Oh, and that's a warning for Josie Jance Dawson. Or maybe it was for Brooke Brazel. Continue obstruction.
Would that be a deliberate obstruction, essentially?
Paige Dewar, first goal. A nice high one.
6 goals of difference, 27 to 33 in favour of the Demons, and they're in attack again.
I think obviously bringing Makare into goalkeeper, just open up that circle a little bit more. It'll take a little while for her and Sunday Arirang to get that connection going. They haven't played a lot together.
That's going to be Georgia Pitt shooting there, and that's exactly the shot she's thrown away a few times tonight, and that's the ones that she should be putting up. 34 to 28. Still a 6-goal difference in favour of the Demons. And had a crack at it. Gave the penalty away.
Smacked out of Ash Neal's hands.
Nearly. And that's...
Great pick up there by Ash Neal on the baseline to scoop it back into Cody Blay.
Now, what do they call it when it hits your head?
It's called a falcon. Same as footy.
I think there was a falcon there, wasn't
Yeah,
there, Cody Blay?
So nothing worse than getting a falcon in a game.
At least they got a goal out of that
It is,
falcon.
exactly. Ash Neal covered it quite well.
35 to 28, 9 minutes 17 to play. Can the Rangers make something here? That's just inferred pressure there.
Yeah, first two options were covered and it really made it quite obvious where that ball was going. So gave Mia Spencer the opportunity to come off.
And they're throwing to advantage and much better than the Rangers, the Demons girls, aren't they?
Definitely. I think Demons have definitely settled and found their timing in attack and are confidently giving that ball now, which they probably weren't doing in that first quarter. A nice rejection there from Makare.
Still in the hands of Harvey. And she scored again. Another goal to Amber Harvey, 36 to 28 now, out to an 8-goal difference, 8 minutes 34 to play. The Demons, that call's gone against Harvey there.
Offensive contact against Amber Harvey.
Now this is where they've been falling down in recent minutes, the Rangers.
So just need to give that ball, let it go, not second guess themselves and not step on either.
Bit of patience. And now,
nice ball.
Unlucky, but she's got the rebound. Josie Jans Dawson thought it was her call. Just pulled it back. So we picked to shoot, and she scored. 29 goals to 36 now in favour of the Demons. Once again, though, Rangers have the ball in the goal.
There we go.
That was silly.
Josie Jans Dawson, she's starting up high at the top of the circle, making it look like Georgia Pitt is free, but she can close that gap quite quickly, especially with that high ball. It takes a while to drop.
So now the Demons in attack, and I think that ball was meant for Blay. It ended up with...
I think Blay had her arm held, made it difficult for her to catch, but she got the penalty.
Neal's missed that one, but she's back up again to shoot again. A foul call there. And that's another goal. 37 to 29 now. 7 minutes and 10 to play. The Rangers have really got to dig deep here.
Yeah, they can't let Demons get too far in front, otherwise last quarter they're going to be chasing a huge deficit. So, you know, probably no more than 5 or 6 goals.
Great turnover from Sunday Ayang, and they get the call going their way as well. So here come the Rangers. We've got to be patient here and build up. Not just go for the Hail Mary.
Yeah.
Off hands there, but it falls for the Rangers.
And read well by Jans Dawson. She's always looking for that pass that the shooter's doing. She doesn't put her hands up over the ball. She waits and looks where that second pass is going to go.
I think she probably realised before we did that they were going to go low on her if they were going to try and attack. And she's
well, if they were smart, she's got the last couple of high balls, so they've got to find a plan B.
And they score again, the Demons too. Unfortunately for the Rangers cause, 38 to 29. It's blowing out a little bit in this third quarter now. Rangers need to suck a few goals back their direction. And their work around the top of the circle hasn't been that great in this quarter. It was very good in the first two, but it's fallen away.
Yeah, definitely. I think, you know, the shooters worked really hard to get that front position in the first half, and they're not really presenting as well as they could be, which is making it difficult for the feeders.
Now Georgia Pitt did score for them then. It's 30 to 38 now, 5 minutes 40 to play. And they need a turnover here. They need to start putting pressure back on the Demons, but it's not going to happen.
Nice work there. A bit of hand holding through the defence. Had to get that extra lean.
I noticed that. Is that
It's allowed. It's a legal move, yeah. So it's really important for the other shooter to try and get in between those two defenders, so that can't happen.
This call's gone against the Rangers there. I'm trying to figure out what happened, but I think someone copped a trip.
There's a bit of confusion there, but it was an out-of-court call.
That one is the Demons to bring the ball back into play. 5 minutes to go in this third quarter, and they're 8 goals up, 38 to 30 over the Rangers. And they're going to take their time. They're not going to be rushed into doing things, although they've managed to turn the ball over. They're rushing to do things.
Good work there from Paige Doy.
And
It's
another long ball.
that one just went over Josie Jans Dawson's head.
But if they do that another 7 times, they'll be level, 38-31. And that, it doesn't seem like they're working as hard to make position for their teammates.
Oh, I think, you know, in that first half they worked really, really hard and expended a lot of energy. So I think we're seeing a bit of fatigue out there at the moment.
You'd think there'd be some changes made at 3/4 time?
Yeah, definitely. Probably from both teams. You know, if Demons are going to be playing next week in the grand final, they want to make sure all their players are fit and ready to go and have had a run.
31-39 now.
Oh!
And
Bit of a late contest there from Edna Macari. No malice in it. She was going for the ball, but caught Cody Blay on the way down.
Oh, she's got up. She seems all right at the moment. I'm sure she might have a little bit of a headache tomorrow. And they've turned the ball over there, the Demons, and they were very, very happy as a team on court when they scored that last goal. That's 31-38, so it's only a 7-goal lead. And
so hopefully Demons will learn from that and not put any high balls in the pocket, because that's what Macari loves to eat up.
well, that goal's gone up, so it's 40 now to 31. It's gone up 2 goals. We'll have to keep an eye on that because I'm not sure that's 100% correct. 40-31 at the moment in favour of the Demons, but there's a hand in there from Windle Road and they've turned it over, the Rangers.
Rangers just becoming a little bit static in their attack and standing, which is giving Demons time to run onto the ball.
3 minutes to play in this 3rd quarter. There's a call against
Sunday. She, yeah, just a little bit of a bump as Amber Harvey jumped for that ball. So,
and she's laid that one off to Neil, and she's scored the goal. 41-31 now. It is a 10-goal lead. 2 minutes and 45 to go in the 3rd quarter. And this is Smarter Than Smoking West Australian Netball League preliminary final. Not the grand final. We have to wait a few more minutes to find out who's playing in that one.
So 10 goals, probably the biggest lead of the game, I'd say, from Demons. And it's really important now they put their foot on the pedal and keep pushing it out.
And that's 11 goals of difference now. 42-31 in favour of the Demons. 2 minutes 21 to play. And the Demons, as we watched, reserve players are all out on the back court at the moment, having a big warm-up. So I imagine there's going to be some wholesale changes coming up. It's in the hands of Pitt now. That was one of the better work pieces of play in the last few minutes from the Rangers, and they've scored from that. 32-42 now. 10-goal difference, 1:53 to play in this 3rd quarter. The ball's with Harvey, though. Yeah,
so the ball supply to Georgia Pitt has really dried up, which makes it a little bit hard when you're sitting back in goal shooter.
Yeah, exactly. It must be frustrating, I dare say.
Urging the rest of the team to bring the ball down.
There's a hand from the Demons there. Unluckily for them, the ball has gone out of court.
And that's what we like to see, whole court defence. Not just the defenders defending, but the attackers doing their bit as well. And they've forced a turnover.
They've thrown quite a few away tonight, the Rangers. Too long, too short, or too wide.
Yeah, I think it's been, you know, a little bit error on their end, but also Demons doing a great job of pushing them into positions and shutting down. Oh, bad luck.
There.
Fingertip.
That's still the Demons with the ball. No, they're not in a position to score just yet. Looking for Harvey Cody Blay. Oh. There's a contact call there. Looks like the ball will be in the hands of Harvey, and she'll be shooting. Just 40 seconds odd left on the clock. 42-32 in favour of the Demons. And they're about to make it 43 if that shot goes in, and it does.
And probably just enough time for Rangers to score if they keep possession.
Oh,
great vision. Just a little bit too much on it, yeah.
But it's really not what's going to get them the win, is it? If they're going to win from here, they're not going to be throwing those.
No, unfortunately, you know, if they had connected and they scored off it, it could have been a great lift. But, yeah, I suppose that they're at a stage where they've got to try and do anything to pick back a couple of goals.
The Demons race down the court. Middle road there. And just out of reach of Cody Blade.
Well, Rangers still have a chance, but I think they'll run out of time.
And that is three-quarter time in the 2016 Smarter Than Smoking West Australian Netball League preliminary final. It's the Demons 43 ahead, 11 goals ahead of the Rangers on 32, and they slipped away, didn't they? Unfortunately, they just couldn't maintain their...
Yeah, well, they say the third quarter is the premiership quarter, so, you know, a lot of teams really pull it out, and they have that serious chat at half-time and really rise to the challenge in that third quarter, and it looks like Demons have done that.
And as we look across at the two teams, there's a lot of bibs coming on and off, so it's going to be interesting for us when they come back out on
the Rangers, look, they've got nothing to lose at this stage, so they may as well put some new players out there. Demons have been playing very well, and they've probably got their timing and their best attacking flow in that quarter, so it'll be interesting to see if they make any changes.
Do the Rangers just accept that they're probably not going to win this game, or do they seriously, the coach, have to stay at the mindset of we've got to have a crack at it?
Yeah, no, you've got to have a crack. This is potentially their last game of the season, so if they win, they get to go on and have a shot at the grand final. So they're going to be putting everything out there in this last quarter, I think. And yeah, the game's not over till it's over. Yep. It's the competitiveness of netball.
Well, it seems both sides seem very calm, actually. It doesn't look like there's much activity, or they're just having a chat about how the game's going.
Yeah, look, Rangers are probably trying to work out some strategies at the moment. Demons on the other end are probably just encouraging each other to keep up that momentum. They definitely had momentum in that quarter, and Rangers need to work out a way that they can get it back for this last quarter.
The Demons before the game would have looked at themselves and said, you know, we're the experienced team here. We're the team with the runs on the board. We've had a great season. Rah, we should win this game. And the Rangers on the other side of the coin, I heard a couple of them talking before the game out the front as they were coming in, and they were almost sounded like they were trying to convince themselves that they could win rather than believing that they could win.
Yeah.
They're a very young group, aren't they?
Yeah, definitely. Rangers are clearly the underdogs for this game with the success that Demons have had over the last few years. But, you know, Demons didn't make the grand final last year, so it's very important for them, obviously, to push and make it to next week. But, yeah, I think Rangers can definitely take a lot from this game and their season, and they've definitely got some exciting young talent developing.
Now, what's a flogging in netball, Caitlin? How do you rate getting beaten?
I would say 15 and above. Yeah,
15
like
above.
10 goals. It can easily slip out. It's so easy to score a goal in netball. It only takes a few seconds. So, if you take your foot off the pedal for a couple of minutes, it can slip out easily. So I wouldn't call 10 goals a flogging. I would call that a win.
Yeah, we got beat.
But yeah, exactly. Yeah, anything over 15, I think, would be a flogging. And I think Rangers are going to be working really hard to not let the score push out any further and to try and peg it back.
I think the longer the game's gone, the Demons have looked hungrier too. As the game's gone on, they've thought to themselves, I'm not going to take this. No, hang on a sec. You're not going to play in a grand final.
Exactly, and I think from experience, when you're playing well and when things start coming together on court, you grow and you build that confidence within one another. So I think we've definitely seen Demons grow in this game. They can't afford to do that if they make it through to next week. They can't afford to grow into the game. They're going to have to be on it from the very first quarter. So lessons to be learned for next week.
And I think there's a few West Coast players here tonight having a look at the game, isn't there?
Yeah, I think there's a few girls in the crowd, which is exciting, down to cheer on some of our teammates. I know Natalie Medhurst said this morning she was going to come down and have a watch, which is good to see.
Now, game's underway, the final quarter for one of these two teams in the Smarter Than Smoking West Australian Netball League. At this stage, it's the Rangers who are under the pump. They're on 32 goals, trailing the Demons by 11 goals. They're on 43. And it's the Rangers, though, first into attack in this quarter. And they'll be looking to take their chances. And they've made some changes there. Certainly a change at goal shooter.
Yeah, so we've gone back. Rangers have gone back to their original starting lineup. They've put Erin Makari back into that wing defence. they've put Paige Joy back into wing attack, and Kim Burton is on at goal attack again. So just reverting back to their old lineup that they started off with in hopes of potentially gaining back the momentum they first started the game with.
Now, have there been any changes there to the Demons team? I think they've made...
Demons have only changed one position. It's that wing defence. So Courtney Kruder has come in wing defence, and Brooke Brazel has headed to the bench.
She just got a bit of a pat of appreciation there from Josie Chance Dawson. There's a difference in their physiques, the two of those two.
Yeah.
That's Amber Harvey putting the ball up there. 45 to 33, out to 12 goals now in favour of the Demons. And call there from the umpire means the Rangers are going to be in attack again, and they've got to be far more deliberate about what they're doing. They're trying to present the forward, and it's going to be a shot to Pitt there. The call goes her way. She's missed the shot. Rebound by
another go.
Chance Dawson. Not to be though. And Pitt opens the scoring for the Rangers. 34 to 45 now. We've got 13 minutes to change their luck at this stage. And that one's gone up from Harvey and through the net.
Fallen her way.
46 to 34 now. They've gone goal for goal so far. It's back with the Rangers.
It's interesting to see them change back to their original lineup. I wonder if they'd have kept things the same if it had have opened up like it did in that third quarter.
Oh, great tap on. Well, if they had been doing that in the third quarter, they might have been able to.
Yeah, definitely. I think that connection between Burton and Pitt, I was really missing that last quarter. And while Burton didn't put too many of the goals up, she fed the ball and she created things for Pitt.
And Indoor Road trying to create something for Amber Harvey, but couldn't take it with both hands, and they should get the call from the ref, so she'll be shooting for another goal. And that's 47 to 35, 12 minutes to play. And I'd imagine the Demons coaching staff would be looking for all of these players to press on to the very last buzzer.
Yeah, exactly. They've going to have some tough choices next week to make in terms of what players should go in what position. So, yeah, it's almost like a selection for Demons from here on, I'd say.
And the players would be aware of that. I'm smart coach would be making sure the players
definitely.
were aware of that.
Definitely.
That's good movement from the Demons. And the ball's going to end up with Ash Neal. And she's played a great supporting role, hasn't she?
Yeah, she has. She hasn't been as dominant as she normally has. I think Sunday has done a fantastic job of really shutting her down. But she's done a lot of work outside the circle to help set things up for Amber Harvey. And that connection between the two of them, especially in the last quarter, was what helped them get that big lead.
And she's now scored the last two goals, 49 to 35 in favour of the Demons now. Another great play into the circle.
Some sneaky shooter-to-shooter passes happening down the other end as well.
And like you say, one makes you wonder now if you had a...
Josie Jans Dawson called for some behind-the-play defence, which, interesting.
I'm going to use that, Charlie.
Oh, bad luck. And she gets a contact call.
Can I use that term tomorrow?
What?
When I'm playing?
Yeah, what term?
Behind the play defence.
Behind the play defence, that's what it's called.
But umpire, it's behind the play
it's just some behind the play defence, yeah. I really have so much respect for the umpires. It's not an easy job.
No, in no sport.
Yeah, exactly. So a couple being pegged back there for the Rangers.
37 to 49 now in favour of the Demons. And here come the Rangers again. So they score the next couple.
They're still in this game. That's the beauty of netball, is that it can the lead can be changed so quickly. All you need is a turnover and an intercept and score your own centre pass, and there's no lead whatsoever. So Demons, this is time for them to show their experience, really dig deep, look after that ball, but score at the same time.
And Kim Burton's made a real change, hasn't she?
She has. I think maybe sitting on the bench for that quarter really made her look. She can have a look at what's going on in the game, but really gave her that fire to get back out there on court.
38 to 49 now, and the call goes well, the Demons, so they keep the goal. 50 to 38, 9 minutes 30 to play. I mean, in some ways she's doing some of the things she wasn't doing in the first two quarters as well. It's easy to understand why they may have made that halftime
Change, exactly.
They've got another chance to score now.
I think Rangers have, after that probably chat at three-quarter time, have just decided to let that ball go and give it confidently again. Good defence there from the Demons. They're not giving up, that's for sure.
Oh, nearly a turnover there, but the Demons did well to keep their hands on it. Now they're going to take their time. They're not going to be rushing things too much from this point on, you wouldn't think.
Great pick up. That's a very low ball for a tall player to get. My back cracked just watching that.
51 goals to 38 in favour of the Demons now, and they're well and truly in control of the game.
Oh, great tip. Well read by Erina and well chased up by Sunday. They're definitely doing everything to try and get this ball, Rangers, which is great to see.
Now, can you see Cody Blay going into umpiring? Just wondering, because she seems to have a lot of opinions about that.
Yeah, true. Cody's been playing for a very long time. I
has.
played with Cody Blay, and she's a ex-Perth Orioles player and an ex-West Coast Fever player, so she's had a lot of experience. And
she's been very good too in the last
she
couple
has
of
been
games.
Fantastic. She got a little bit of attention from Erina in that first quarter, and she's probably copying it again in this last quarter.
And now the Rangers with a chance. You'd still think they're probably a little bit far out with 7 minutes 40 to play. 39 to 51, so it's still a 12-goal difference there in favour of the Demons. And as long as they don't do anything stupid and just keep doing what's been successful so far, they'll win.
Yeah, and I think Demons need to be careful that they're not giving away too many penalties. You don't want to get the umpires offside, especially in this last quarter.
Oh, great pass.
What a great ball, a bullet.
That's 40 to 51, 7 minutes 18 to play. The Demons, nearly.
Oh, great chase up.
Turnover.
Amber Harvey, she's been so strong onto the ball tonight. She's got some great pickups.
In a lot of ways, she's almost been the difference between the two teams, hasn't she?
She has. She's steady each week. You know, even when she misses a few goals, she recomposes herself and she gets the next one.
That's the Rangers, though, with an opportunity to score now. That's good. Looking, that's held for a long time, umpire, but he didn't call it. Looking for
Burton at the back waving her hands, calling for the
desperate
ball.
to get the ball, wasn't she? But that's what seemed to lack a little bit of that desperation in the third quarter.
Yeah, definitely.
And you're going to keep the ball. It's good defence from the Demons, though. They've managed to hold them at bay and won the penalty. Oh, no, they haven't. They've lost. That's a goal was scored. I thought he'd blown it for the penalty against. No, that's a goal.
It's an obstruction call.
Well, it's 11 goals difference, 52 to 41. 6 minutes to play and a turnover.
Great tip, great pickup.
With 6 minutes to go. Can that change the fortunes a little bit for the Rangers? Nearly a turnover, but they managed to keep possession. They still have possession.
Turn and shoot.
She should shoot from there, definitely.
Every time she gets the ball from now on, she just needs to turn and shoot.
And unfortunately, she's missed that shot. And Demons with the ball. And,
lucky. Thought Nat Burton was going to pick that one up.
Quite composed. And just watching the way Cody Blay got around the court there with that, she started with the ball and passed the ball, received the ball back, passed the ball, and ran to a position to get it back, but didn't get it back. But
she does a lot of work out there on court.
It's a little bit of the work that's been lacking from the Rangers.
Yeah,
that style
definitely.
of thing. And they have the ball now. It's 41 to 53 in favour of...
and that's a held ball. I think what Demons have been calling for the entire game. That pressure is built up and...
5 minutes to play here. And the Demons well and truly in control of this contest, you'd think they're 12 goals up, 53 to 41. And the ball in Harvey's hands again. And she's going to add to that score, 54 to 41 now.
Yeah, so not a lot of time. It's not impossible, but I'd say it's improbable that Rangers will get back. But they've just got to keep pushing hard.
And we've got to remember we're talking about a team in the Demons that are looking to play win their 9th title this year. They played in last year's grand final. They won it in 2014. They're a fairly good unit. And the Darling girls, Darling Rangers, well, it's a good learning curve for them.
Yeah, definitely. Finals experience is invaluable, and next year they'll be prepared.
Burton there taking the shot. Foul's called, so she's going to be shooting again. Now, they finished in 3rd this season, 5 games behind the top 2, but they did manage to beat the West Coast Warriors this year during the season.
Yeah, which is great.
And they're here in the preliminary final, so all told it's been a pretty good season for them. They might be disappointed with the result tonight, but it's nothing to hang your head about, I wouldn't imagine. And they've made a change, the Demons, at wing attack.
Cody Blay just coming to the bench for a little bit of a rest and
try and figure out who that player is for you in a second.
Man, my eyesight is getting worse and worse. It's Tegan Wagner is in at wing attack, so good to see her get a run around, and potentially we'll see her next week playing in the grand final.
And well, that's been going on. Amber Harvey's put another goal up. 56 goals to 42 now in favour of the Demons. There's 3 minutes 20 to play in this final quarter of the 2016 Smarter Than Smoking West Australian Netball League Grand Final. And Burton's going to be taking another shot. And she scored 43 to 56. Now, what is the rule regarding the post, Caitlin?
You're not allowed to touch the post. You're not supposed to use the post.
At all.
In saying that, players often do bump the post, but it's just up to umpire's discretion whether it disrupts a goal or not.
And Harvey, great pass over the top there. And that's another one in favour of the Demons. It's out to that 15-goal margin, I think, Caitlin.
Oh no, the magic
43.
margin.
Yeah.
I think we need one.
But they're still competing hard. They haven't. Sometimes you see teams when they
No,
know they're not going to win,
definitely,
drop
yeah.
off.
And you know what? They're still ticking over the scoreboard.
Absolutely.
They're still scoring. Unfortunately, Demons are still scoring as well, so they really need to try and get a few turnovers.
57 to 44. And here come the Demons again. Harvey, bang, 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 and she's put the shot up, but it's not gone down. Oh, bad luck there for young Ayang.
Yeah, did a fantastic job of getting the rebound. Unfortunately, ball came off the post into Harvey's hands. Oh, Josie Jan, she's been waiting for that all game. That's why she sits so high off her player. Erina says,
there.
look.
Whatever you can do.
Yeah, exactly.
And the Rangers just continue to fight. There's a minute 47 to play.
Oh.
Fortunately, they've turned it
bad
over.
luck.
The call's gone against them. So it's remain with the Rangers. And that's Burton shooting another goal. She's been good in this last quarter.
Yeah,
45
definitely.
to 58.
She's come on and really injected a little something different into the Rangers' attack. It's been nice to see her more dominant.
A minute 19 to go, and the Demons would probably be thinking they've got this one wrapped up. But another goal, 59 to 45. They've just been able to score too easily in this last quarter, haven't they?
Yeah, definitely.
And the Rangers managing to keep possession there. So they'll have an opportunity to score. Burton has the ball. She's looking for a shooting partner, but a hand on the ball there from the Demons.
Nice tip away there from Mia Spencer. Got to make sure. Oh, and just a bit of
thrown
miscommunication. I thought that pass was on, but
went the other way, didn't she?
no eye contact, unfortunately, from the goal shooter. So Demons will have another crack in 30 seconds. Surely they'll score in this time.
59 goals to 45. The Demons over the Rangers in this Smarter Than Smoking WA Netball League preliminary final. Amber Harvey has the ball. She's not taking the shot though. She's nearly got the ball back.
So Rangers, one more chance to score.
They'd like to at least score the last goal of the game, you'd think. He's called a timeout.
Yep, Jans Dawson seen as deliberate because there's not much time left on the clock.
8 seconds to play. So can the Rangers take this final shot? 8 seconds.
Josie Jans.
She's not happy, is she? She's
Having
only
a few
leading by
words to
15
say.
goals. And that goes down for the Rangers. 3 seconds to play, 2 seconds. That will be the game. And well, congratulations to the Perth Demons, 59 goals to 46 over the Darling Rangers, and I suppose in some ways it's a result many expected, but at half-time it was really a quite a close tussle.
Yeah,
Either team was in it.
definitely. I think Rangers came out really strongly. They were moving the ball, they were giving it, they were confident, whereas Demons were the opposite. They were quite hesitant in that first half, and it wasn't until after half-time that they really put their foot down and started scoring goals and really converting every turnover they got.
And it was in many ways, it was those senior players that really settled things down for them, wasn't it? Just control girls.
Yeah, definitely. I think that experience just throughout the court for Demons really helped them in that third quarter. Rangers just threw too much ball away, and that's when Demons really capitalised, got some turnovers and really put the pressure on the scoreboard.
Well, for the Demons, they've got the Warriors in the Smart of the Smoking WA Netball League Grand Final next week. We'll be podcasting that.
You will. I'm heading off tomorrow for the Aussie Diamonds tour, so have a great time.
Well,
I'm
enjoy.
wishing both teams the best of luck, and I hope it's an exciting game.
Well, it promises to be after that performance from the Demons tonight. They were victors over the Darling Rangers. Unfortunate that their season has ended up the way it has, but it's been a great season. From the State Netball Centre, from John Lee and Caitlin Bassett, thanks for your company tonight. The Perth Demons victors over the Darling Rangers, 59 goals to 46.